What is a Flask virtual environment, and why do you need one? Have you ever wondered how to keep your Python projects organized and running smoothly? Today, we are going to answer the question, what is a Flask virtual environment and why do you need one? A Flask virtual environment is an isolated workspace created specifically for your Flask projects. It contains its own Python interpreter and a separate set of installed packages. This means that the libraries you use for one project do not interfere with those in another project or even with your system-wide Python installation. When working with Python, you often need specific versions of libraries. If you have multiple projects, these requirements can conflict. For instance, one project might need Flask version 2.0, while another requires Flask version 1.1. Installing packages globally can lead to version conflicts, causing some projects to break or behave unexpectedly. A virtual environment solves this problem by creating a self-contained directory. This directory holds a copy of the Python interpreter, a separate folder for installed packages, and configuration settings. When you activate this environment, Python commands use this isolated setup. To create a virtual environment for Flask, you can use Python's built-in virtual environment module. You would run a command like python 3-mven flaskenv. This creates a folder named flaskenv that contains your isolated environment. To activate it, you would use a command such as source flaskenv/bin/activate on macOS or Linux, or flaskenv plus scripts plus activate on Windows. Once activated, your terminal prompt changes to show the environment's name. This indicates that any Python packages you install using the package installer for Python will be installed only inside this environment. For example, if you install Flask with pip install Flask, it will only affect this virtual environment, not your system Python. So, why do you need a Flask virtual environment? First, it helps with dependency management. It keeps your Flask project's dependencies separate from other projects, avoiding version conflicts. Second, it provides project isolation. Changes in one project's packages won't impact others or your system Python, making development more stable. Third, it ensures reproducibility. You can share your project with others or deploy it, knowing exactly which packages and versions are used. This is often recorded in a requirements text file generated from the virtual environment. Lastly, it keeps your system Python clean. It prevents cluttering your installation with many packages, which can become hard to manage over time. In the context of Flask web development, using a virtual environment is essential. Flask and its extensions often requiring specific versions of packages. Isolating these ensures your web application runs consistently during development and deployment. It also allows you to experiment with different Flask versions or related libraries without risking your other Python projects. A Flask virtual environment is a dedicated, isolated Python setup for your Flask application that helps manage dependencies cleanly and safely. This makes your development process more organized and reliable.